I'm not gonna lie, Juzo was pretty cool. So, I'm not gonna lie, in this week's episode, it's not necessarily a banger like last week's episode, but I do want to go ahead and say that this episode is pretty good. We get to see a lot of the Akatsuki formation and a lot of the old members of the Akatsuki that basically we weren't really touched upon of what actually happened to them. We do get to see what happened to them. You know, some were killed in crossfire, some were killed on missions, and that's how we get to the people that have been replaced and to the Akatsuki members that we actually know of now. So, Juzo, legendary swordsman, well, one of the legendary swordsmen, one of the 7, and he's rocking the Executioner's blade, pretty damn dope. Now, him being Itachi's partner, kind of basically was kind of like, you gotta be, you know, you gotta be somewhere a badass, you know what I'm saying, to really like be with Itachi. Now, definitely, they do have chemistry. We see that they're actually working on formations, and he's kind of just like, look, if anything on formation C happens, kill me instantly, right away, just get it over with. Now, the mission that they are partaking on is going back to the, I think, Land of Mist, and they infiltrate and kind of get spotted, and they're like basically on the run to get out of there. Now, they actually have the 4th Mizukage, and he is on their ass. They stop, and he's like, shit, well, now we gotta fight. So this fight breaks out, and I gotta say that this fight between the 4th Mizukage and actually, you know, Itachi and Juzo, like, it's actually nice to see, because Juzo actually saves Itachi's ass. Believe it or not, like, I'm just like, what? Itachi needs his ass saved? He saves his ass, and he kind of pays the ultimate price for saving his ass anyway. He takes a blast, and he cuts the Executioner's blade out, and basically now, you know, he's done for. But we see that Itachi basically is kind of just like, okay, there's no more, you know, fucks to really give here. If you're as strong as we're seeing now, because the 4th Mizukage goes into his, you know, tail beast form and is fucking shit up. Now, he's like, okay, this motherfucker's strong. Let me bring out the Mangekyo Sharingan and Amaterasu that ass. He does. Juzo is kind of just like, yo, what the hell was that? And he's like, yo, it's the power of the Mangekyo Sharingan. We can also see that it's one of Itachi's probably first times of him actually using this, because we see that it really didn't last that long. I think he had the 4th Mizukage kind of like, I don't know, on fire for maybe like 5 seconds, and then that was like basically all he could like stand. We see that the amount of holy shit in Itachi's version of it to Sasuke's, because we see the Sasuke, yeah, it burned people, you know, they cut their, you know, arms off or whatever, you know, to escape it. Now, to me, Itachi's, that kind of really like showed the, I guess you could say, the destruction of that jutsu, because he was on, like I said, he was only like 4 or 5 seconds, you know, under flames, and his whole body was basically fucking 18th degree burns.
What?
I do want to say that another thing in this episode is fucking Orochimaru, and him wanting Itachi's body is just like, when are you gonna just fucking give up? Orochimaru, when are you gonna give up? That confrontation between Itachi and Orochimaru on the steps, we've seen before. We've got a little bit of previews to it, and getting to see the whole thing is kind of, I guess you could say, like, nice to really see, because Orochimaru, legendary Sonic, this motherfucker's legendary Sonic, believe it or not, he's a pedophile, but going up against Itachi, and Itachi just straight out fucking classed him from the beginning. I do want to say, we get to see a lot of the new characters, or mentions of the characters that are in the Akatsuki to present day that we had known about in Naruto Shippuden and Naruto. We get to see them, and or mentions, and it's kind of nice to see that some of the people were, you know, killed off and then whatever, you know, caught in crossfire, and we get to see that it's a work in progress, where they started out small and to the point where they always wanted to, you know, get the big goals and the things that they really wanted to. For this episode, It's an 8 out of 10. It's not a banger like last week's was. Last week's was, I don't know how they could really top that. 8 out of 10. If you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it right now. It's fucking, it's okay. It's okay. It's not super hype, but it is okay. Next week, seems like we're kind of gonna get a little bit more of the Akatsuki and kind of more of a, I guess you could say, present day in Naruto. Kind of seeing where it kind of went from there and how they got to these certain places. Probably some of the other missions. Probably see a little bit of Kizumura and see what he's really capable of and see how their relationship kind of started at the beginning. If you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. Smack that damn like button and also subscribe to the channel, be the first to know when I upload more videos. I mean, we're still on this road to 500 subscribers. Shout out to every single last one of you guys. You guys are awesome for making this almost happen. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what you do. Smack the like button. Also, tell me in the comment section below what you thought of this week's episode and what you think of next week's episode preview. And I mean, what's better than being on this channel and knowing when I upload new videos? What's better than that, guys? Don't forget to share the video. Anyway, I'm icjosh and I am out. Peace. Is Videl trying to be my bae right now? Is that what this is? Is she trying to be my bae?